Today, we gather to assess the progress being recorded in Nigerian tertiary institution sector under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and to highlight the unprecedented support being extended to our tertiary institution and their governing council. Education remains the foundation upon which every great nation is built. The development of our universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education and specialized institutions is critical to national growth, innovation, and economic transformation. It is therefore encouraging to witness a reward commitment by the federal government towards strengthening the tertiary education system. FOGOCOM acknowledges the deliberate efforts of the federal government in providing increased attention to infrastructure development, institutional stability, improved funding mechanisms, research advancement, staff welfare, and student support initiatives across the nation's tertiary institutions. We particularly commend the administration for recognizing the strategic role of Governing Council as a key driver of institutional governance, accountability, policy implementation, and sustainable development. This restoration and strengthening of Governing Council have contributed significantly to the improved decision-making process and institutional effectiveness. The renewed hope agenda has further demonstrated that quality education is not merely a policy statement, but a national priority. Though, through various interventions and reforms, tertiary institutions are receiving and support needed to improve academic standards, enhance learning environment, and produce graduates capable of competing globally. As representatives serving on the Governing Council of various federal institutions, we have witnessed firsthand and positive impact of government intervention. This effort has fostered stability, encouraged strategic planning, and strengthened the capacity of institutions to fulfill their mandates. We reaffirm our commitment to supporting policies and initiatives that advance the growth and development of tertiary education in Nigeria. We shall continue to work closely with relevant stakeholders to ensure that our institution remains center of excellence, innovation, and national development. Renewed hope achievement in the education sector under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda. Several initiatives have been introduced to strengthen education, particularly in tertiary institutions. Key achievements include Student Loan Scheme, NELD Fund. One of the most significant achievements is the establishment of the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NELD Fund, which provides interest-free loan to students in tertiary institutions. Over 1.38 million students have benefited from this scheme. More than 242 billion has been disbursed for tuition fee and student upkeep allowance. The initiative has reduced financial barriers to higher education and expanded access for indigent students. 2, increased access to higher education. The student loan program has enabled thousands of students who might have dropped out due to financial constraints to remain in school and complete their studies. The scheme currently covers hundreds of tertiary institutions nationwide. Strengthening tertiary institutions. The administration has continued support for tertiary institutions through intervention in infrastructural development, research funding, staff development, and institutional capacity building, largely through existing education support mechanisms. 4, human capital development. The Renewed Hope agenda placed education at the center of national development by promoting policy that improve access, affordability, and quality of education, thereby contributing to the development of Nigerians' human capital. 5, improve student welfare. Beyond tuition payment, eligible students receive upkeep allowance to assist with living expenses, helping them focus on their studies and reducing economic hardship. To reverse the several brain drain in our clinical sector, the administration deployed 110 billion to the TET Fund High Impact Intervention Project to rehabilitate and modernize medical schools across 18 federal and state universities, of which 70 billion is specifically embarked for the physical rehabilitation of those institutions. This is a direct response to a country facing a deficit of over 300,000 doctors. Through the Energizing Education Project, EEP, 27 federal institutions have successfully transitioned their main campus operation to solar hybrid power grid, which 8 more universities now sign up for the 4th phase of the rollout. FOGOCOM also called on all Nigerians to support the ongoing reforms within the education sector. The future of our nation depends largely on the quality of education we provide today. Building strong institutions requires collective responsibility, partnership, and unwavering commitment from all stakeholders. As we move forward, we remain optimistic that the Renewed Hope agenda will continue to deliver meaningful results for our tertiary institutions, students, staff, and the nation at large. As the 2027 general election approaches, we, the Forum of Governing Council members in Nigerian tertiary institutions, call on all Nigerians to continue supporting the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, in order to sustain and consolidate the gain of the Renewed Hope agenda. We acknowledge the bold reforms and strategic intervention, Mr. President, particularly in the education sector, which have strengthened tertiary institutions and enhanced the effectiveness of governing council across the country. We also express our profound appreciation to Mr. President for the review and enhancement of the allowances of governing council members. This gesture demonstrates its commitment to strengthening institutional governance and ensuring that governing council are better positioned to discharge their statutory responsibility effectively. FOGOCOM wishes to assure Mr. President of our unwavering support and loyalty as we continue to provide purposeful leadership for the nation. As preparation begins for 2027 election, we remain committed to mobilizing support for the continuation of the Renewed Hope agenda, which is laying a solid foundation for national development, economic growth, educational advancement, and improved governance. We believe that continuity in leadership will further consolidate the achievements already recorded and advance Nigerian journey towards greater prosperity and stability. Lastly, we also wish to use this medium to respectfully appeal to the federal government and Mr. President for the review of the tenure of Governing Council of Polytechnics and Colleges of Education from the current 3 years to 4 years. We believe that a 4-year tenure will provide greater stability, continuity, and sufficient time for Governing Council to effectively implement policies, complete ongoing reforms, and contribute more meaningful to the growth and development of these institutions. Together, we shall build stronger institutions, empower future generations, and secure a brighter future for Nigeria.